A number of ladies who I've grown to know well over the last few years are at the show tonight. About 10 of them are the mothers of Argentine conscripts killed in the war between the UK and Argentina. The madres de Malvinas. So welcome, ladies. I'm not quite sure where you are. This was a gift that one of them gave me today, which I don't think I've quite got the bottle to put on. It's a traditional gaucho garment to keep me warm, which it will. And at the risk of breaking down, I'll tell you that they made two. One is buried with this lady's son, and the other is here with me. So I'm deeply moved. There were 122 of your boys buried at Darwin Cemetery in 1983, and a number of years ago, a wonderful Argentine journalist called Gabi Concifi got in touch with me, and together with many others, we started a quest to find out which grave these boys were buried in, so that there was somewhere to place a flower or say a prayer. And I'm happy to say that I've had very little to do with this, but they, to date, have now found 102 out of the 122, so we have 20 to go, and we will get there in the end. There's a tiny bit more to the story, and then we'll get on and play our last two songs. When I arranged this gig, I was told that the government requires, three more gigs actually, the government requires a support band. It's long and complicated. It has to do with money, as you can imagine. I'm happy to say that today we had those kids from Mapuche Nation in the south of your country playing today. They were fantastic. I heard them. So I'm really happy that they were here and that we were able to show some support for the predicament of the indigenous people of Argentina. They need all our love and support. Those of us who conquered and settled these lands, those of us from Europe, know that it is not easy to be the colonial settler. It carries with it a huge amount of sadness and in some sense as well, shame. Trust me, it's not easy for the people who were living here when we came. So we need to do everything we can to encourage their movements. They are beginning now to get together to fight against the corporate interests that are trying to steal their land and destroy them. So we should all lend them all the support that we can. That's my view. I asked I think he's a bit of a hero in this country. He's a great hero of mine. A great Argentine artist, songwriter, singer called León Gieco. To perform. I never found him. I never managed to speak to him. That's why he's not here. But I'm going to just play a short bit of one of my favourite songs of León Gieco's because it pays tribute and points back towards dark times in Argentina when you laboured under the dark shadow of the military junta and in a dictatorship where people routinely disappeared. With the rise of neo-fascism all over the world, it's super important to remember those times and remember the desaparecidos and never to let them out out of our brains and our hearts for a single moment. So here we go.
Los viejos amores que no están, la ilusión de los que perdieron, todas las promesas que se van y los que en cualquier guerra se cayeron, todo está guardado en la memoria, sueño de la vida y de la historia. El engaño y la complicidad de los genocidas que están sueltos. A las bestias de aquel infierno, todo está guardado en la memoria, sueño de la vida y de la historia. Despierta para ir a los pueblos dormidos que no la dejan vivir, libre como el viento.
So this is for the mothers and also for my mother. Mother, do you think you'll come far? Do you think they'll like this song? Mother, do you think they'll try to break my balls? good mother. Why do you think she's dangerous? Mother didn't need to be so.